Hello, happy Saturday, and welcome to episode 6 of Quarantine Art with Miss Mitchell. I can hardly believe it, we're already on day 6. And I just wanted to give a huge thank you to everyone who's been watching and liking and sharing these videos. I'm shocked how many people have been enjoying them, and I'm so happy because I've been having the best time making them. So thank you so much for all of your support. I wanted to tell you also before we get started that I will be taking tomorrow off from posting a video. I'm going to spend all day trying to get new episodes ready for next week. So hopefully I can start posting them a little bit earlier in the day for you. But today I was thinking, even though we're kind of cooped up inside and we don't get to hang out with our friends as much, we want to make sure that all of our loved ones know that they're special and we're thinking of them and we can hardly wait to see them when all of this is over. So I thought today we could start making some cards to send to our friends and family who we love so much. And I'm going to show you a really cool way that I love to make cards. People love receiving them because they have a little surprise, which is a pop-up. Here I am running away from some dinosaurs, obviously. And here I am having a picnic with a chimpanzee. Let me show you how we're going to do it. So to make our extra special greeting cards, you'll want to create a background that everything attaches to. This one's cardboard, but it doesn't need to be quite that thick. And then notice that all of my characters are on the white paper that I drew them on and colored them in, but then I also mounted them on another background piece of paper. That's going to make them a little bit stronger and make sure that they pop up when you open your card. So to make our extra special greeting cards, you'll need white paper to draw your creatures or characters or images on, some other color paper to mount your drawings on, a pencil to sketch your drawings. If you'd like to outline your drawings, you can use a Sharpie or a black pen. You'll need some colored pencils or crayons or markers or something to color with. You'll need some scissors and some glue, either a glue stick or a gooey glue, either one will work. And then you might want some other scrap colorful pieces of paper to make extra stuff in your background or your foreground. My first step is to get my background ready to attach all of my fun drawings and designs. And to do that, you're going to take your white paper and I'm going to trim it down about 1/2 inch on 2 sides, kind of like we did the other day with our Zentangle animals. That way when I mount it onto my background paper, I'm going to have a nice little border all the way around that will kind of frame in my picture. So I'm going to cut off about 1/2 inch on the right side and 1/2 inch on the top. And now you see, when I go to mount it, it'll have this nice little border all the way around. Next, I'm going to hold my paper vertically, or hot dog style, and fold it in half. Make sure those corners are lined up. Press down in the middle. Smush out to the sides. All right, now you want to think about how many pop-ups you're going to have and where they're going to be. And I'm going to make my card be a picture of me and my friend. So I need 2 pop-ups. And I'm going to just, on my foldy side, remember we talked about this is the foldy side, this is the flappy side. On your foldy side, you're going to make some slices for where your pop-up is going to be. So I'm going to make a pop-up here for me and a pop-up here for my friend. And I'm just going to slice about 1.5 inches up from my foldy side, scoot over 1 inch, and cut up again about another 1.5 inches. So they should be pretty nice and even right there. There's a pop-up for me, and my friend's going to be over here. Same thing. Chop from your foldy side 1.5 inches, scoot over 1 inch, chop the same distance. All right. Then when I open up this piece of paper, I'm going to be able to just pull this little tabby up that I just cut, and I'm going to fold it the opposite direction. I'm going to keep folding forward and smush it into my foreground, make it nice and strong, a nice right angle. Same thing, I'm going to smush into my background. So now I have a perfect little pop-up. That's going to be from a friend. And then for me, pop it up, pinch it back on itself. Keep folding forward to make a nice fold here, and fold it back. Nice fold there. They should be nice squares from the side. Once you have your pop-ups cut and folded, you can attach this piece to your background piece. Just make sure, flip it over, just make sure that you only glue around the perimeter of your paper, the very outside edge. You don't want to glue all over in the middle, or you might accidentally glue one of these tabbies down, and we need them to be popping up. Flip it back over. Line it up as evenly as you can on your background piece. Nice even border all the way around. And then you're going to fold this in half again so that you have that same middle fold on your black piece of paper. All right, it's looking pretty good so far. Then you're going to flatten it back out. We know our pop-ups are there, we're right where we need them. And now we're going to start on the background and foreground of our card. So everything above this middle foldy line is going to be your background, wherever you want your characters to be hanging out. And then everything below this folded line is going to be your foreground, the things that your people or characters are standing on. I think I want me and my friend to be walking around in the big city. So here in my background, above my middle fold, I'm going to draw a bunch of big buildings. I think we're going to go to San Francisco someday, so I'm going to draw a bunch of big tall buildings. Give them some nice big windows. Whatever you think you might see in the big city. Okay, and then my friend and I are going to go here, so I don't need to draw anything on my tabbies. But then here in the front, maybe I'll draw a sidewalk. Here's a little curb. Whatever you want. You and your friend or your characters could be on the beach or in the woods, whatever you think. Go ahead. All right, that looks like a pretty good city. I decided I liked the picnic idea from my other card, so I'm pretending that we're on the outskirts of the city, and I just walked up here on the sidewalk to meet my friend for a picnic. And my friend's a maniac who puts her sandwich right on the picnic blanket. So after you have everything right where you want it with your pencil, you can go ahead and outline everything with your Sharpie if you would like. You don't have to. And then you'll color the background and the foreground in any colors or materials you'd like. Okay, I like that. That looks like a nice colorful city. And now I'm ready to draw me and my friend to attach to my little tabbies here. And I'm sure that a lot of you have your own ways of drawing people, but let me give you one little tip if you'd like. I like to just draw two parallel lines, straight up and down. And then in between the tops of my two lines, I'm going to draw a U. And then from my U to the outside line, I'm going to connect it right here and right here. And then I'm going to attach the bottom of my two lines too. This is going to be either a dress or a skirt for your person. What? At the top, this is the neckline. You can add a head. Then you know exactly where the arms need to go. And exactly where the feet need to go. And then you can also draw a line halfway across right here if you want it to be a shirt and a skirt. Give her a nice happy face. Don't forget you have eyebrows and ears and hair. Kind of cute. And then same thing, another outfit would be two straight lines, a U in between the top two. Connect here, and then at the bottom of your two lines, you're going to draw an upside down V and connect the upside down V to the outside lines, and now your person's wearing pants or shorts. Draw a line halfway up if you want shirt and shorts. Now you know where the head goes. Now you know where the arms go. Now you know where the feet go. And you can give them ears And a happy face. Don't forget you have eyebrows. All right, just a little tip. So go ahead and draw as many pop-outs as you made. You'll need that many characters, and we'll attach them in just a minute. Okay, I decided that my friend in this pop-up was going to be an elephant. That explains why she leaves her sandwich right on the ground. And you can color your characters while they're still on your white piece of paper, or you can cut them out and color them after the next step. And we're just gonna cut these out and mount them onto another sheet of paper to make them a little bit stronger, so that when we open up our pop-up card, they're nice and tough, no matter how many times we open it. So cut it out. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to go around every single finger. Just a nice little blobby. And then grab your background color. And we'll glue this down. This is a nice cardstock, which is great if you have it. Just a couple layers will make it a little bit stronger for us. Stick that down. And then you're just gonna trim it, and you can trim it exactly to size with the white paper. I like to leave a little bit of a border, just kind of gives it a nice contrast around the outside. Okay, and then you'll color this. You're just going to attach it to the front of your tabby so you can kind of fold it up and see where your person's going to go. I'm going to glue it right onto the front of my tab. That way when I shut my card, my character will fold down flat, and when I open it, she'll pop right back up on the front of my tabby. Okay, when you're all done coloring and attaching your characters, you should be able to open up your card and see your whole scene. You have your background, you have your foreground, you have your characters. Here's me and my friend Shannon the elephant having a picnic on the outskirts of San Francisco, having a great time. Well, there you have it. See you later. Just kidding, I have to tell you the joke of the day. Why can't two elephants go swimming together? They only have one pair of trunks. Once again, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you all have a wonderful time sending pop-up cards to all your friends and family. And just a reminder, I will not be posting tomorrow. I'm going to spend the day getting ready for next week, so I'll see you on Monday.